Thanks. Just a quick congratulations to Osazo. But hey, Christian, how much of a reminder is a game like this? You know, the classic cliche of you got to start fast and then you got to finish fast. And just what happened today in this game.
Yeah, overall frustrating game just because I felt like we weren't consistent throughout the game. We've yet to have a complete 90-minute game since the Club World Cup, I would say. And so, this is a moment that we need to learn from. I think that we could have won this game not on our best day. And then the last goal takes a lot of sting out of the emotional high of Osaze scoring that second goal. I think that we just need to do a better job of staying keyed in, focused in, and keep the intensity for the entire 90-minute game.
Thanks.
All right, we'll go over to Jada Evans next. Jada, please go ahead and ask your question.
Thanks. And thanks for the time, guys. Osaze, can you first talk a little bit about your goal? I know with Alex's cross, you didn't seem like you had the right body positioning, but with Nuhu, it seemed like you kind of fixed those things and got it to go in. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, the first chance came quick, like as soon as I came into the game, and as a striker, you gotta be ready for those, and after a miss like that, you gotta just move on to the next. You gotta keep thinking for the next opportunity, and luckily for me, the next opportunity came just as fast, and I just had the right body orientation. It was just a great ball from Nuhu, and simple finish.
And then, kind of on the other side, though, it seemed like you and Danny, did you guys have miscommunication on that last play that gave up the goal, or what? Can you kind of talk a little bit about that part?
I would say it was a great finish from the player. Yeah, I guess it was a miscommunication between me and Danny, who was step, but it was just a great finish.
All right, next question will go to Jeremiah O'Shen. Jeremiah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, Christian, if you're sort of assessing positives and negatives from this game, what do you think weighs out? Is it more the positives of, most of the second half, or you kind of burned still about the way the first half went out and obviously the ending as well?
I think the positive is the reaction to coming out strong in the second half. I thought we started the second half well. Felt like after we conceded, and there were some really good moments of possession in the second half. We felt in control even down 1-0. Yeah, the game came opened up a little bit, but I felt like we handled their transition fairly well. And look, I think that this is uh, another game where we're scoring two goals on the road. Like we're scoring a lot right now, right? Like these are games that if we tidy up certain things, if we make less errors defensively, we win these games. And so, if we're going to take something positive away, it's the reaction to how poorly we played in the first half, and also the fact that we're scoring goals, and then the rest, has to come. We need to be tidier with the errors that we make defensively.
All right, George, we're going to come your way next. Please go ahead and ask your question. George, go ahead, please. Jorge.
Oh, sorry, trouble unmuting. So, Osaze, you play with number 95. I imagine that was not your first choice of number. Do you think you're gonna keep it now with 95? Does it now have a new significance? And how happy are you with your first game, obviously, and your family history on the league?
No, I'm very happy. The number adds up to number 14, so we keep in the legacy. I'm happy with 95. I really no matter, and yeah, it's good to continue legacy. Like I said, on scoring nonetheless. There's a lineage that is happening. So very happy. Everyone.
All right, we'll take one or two follow-ups if there are any. Jeremiah, do you have one?
I do not, no.
Okay, no worries. Maz, looks like you do.
Yeah, hey, Osazo, just in terms of you said you got the touch too early, but how did you refocus then? You get that touch and it's too early, so to speak, and then what went through your mind to make sure that when you got the next chance you were ready and followed through and executed?
Just my body orientation is just a natural thing of mine playing throughout the years of what's you always miss a chance as a striker. It's normal, but it's the reaction. It's how you take the next chance is the most important. And this stuff happens all the time, so I'm kind of used to these things and adapting to certain situations.
First person you're gonna call when you get done with this press conference? Just-
Everybody know called Mr. Dwayne, my dad.
Thanks.
All right, Jada, why don't you close us out?
Thank you. Christian, with the way that the opening half went, I mean, was that a matter of did you guys need to, or yourself, did you look at stats and such or did you kind of feel that you guys weren't the typical selves that you had been this month?
Yeah, I think there's been some heavy legs. I think we've played a lot of games this year already, more so compared to most teams. It's far travel, so I do feel like we probably opened up the game in a slower manner. I think Atlanta also we're on the front foot. I think that they're feeling the pressure. For them, it's do or die at this point with where they are in the standings. So I think a combination of both. I think Atlanta came out hot, and there are moments that we need to be smarter in the first half. Being on the road, heavy legs, and so a little bit of both. But in the end, I love the reaction. I think that we could have done a better job in both goals, to be fair. And in the second goal with tired legs, can we get up? And avoid giving them so much time and space to get a shot off.